Texas mother chillingly outlines how she killed those two boys and injured the youngest by using a rock for each of them to bash in their heads.
Everybody involved agrees that she is mentally ill, but a jury has to decide if she is criminally insane.
Michael Farkas, that sounded like a defense examination. What is going on here? You're the former prosecutor. It's so confusing to hear a prosecutor eliciting she didn't know right from wrong. What's going on?
What I think is most interesting is that we've been reading and we've been hearing about how the prosecutor is not necessarily advocating for an outcome, won't necessarily ask for a guilty verdict, and yet he is really wrangling this tough cookie of an expert to try to get him to say things that are obviously favorable to a conviction, not an acquittal by reason of insanity, but a conviction.
Does this speak to my point that we shouldn't be prosecuting this woman? We're wasting money?
Well, you know, I've been around a little too long to take sides between you and Jack.
I love it.
Okay, but my opinion is that both of you are right and both of you are wrong.
Okay.
I think that Jack, this is where I think you're wrong. Prosecutors have discretion for a reason, and every single day, every prosecutor in the country makes decisions based upon their evaluation of the evidence, whether there's experts or not, and they make a value decision as to whether someone should be permitted to plead guilty or if there should be a trial or not. And that's why it's not crazy not to prosecute the case. There should have been some discretion that could have been exercised in this case. But on the other side, it's not crazy to try them either, or this case either, because look how horrific it is. The jury makes the decision. All of this, these issues that we're discussing, even the discussion of what a jury knows about it, the consequences of an insanity plea, all of this makes me lean towards your view as to whether this case should have been tried or not. I personally think it should have. And if for no other reason, that all of these issues coming up, delving into these psychoses, learning what the process is about, I think this is of great value to everyone and everyone concerned.
As you said, oftentimes courtrooms can provide other services to the community in addition to resolving that specific case. Mike,